Alright, hello, welcome back to another TLS video. So today, we're gonna do something a little different here today. I'm gonna do a little different video. So this is focusing on like Overwatch queue times and why queue times for healer and tank are very short, but queue times for damage are take a while. And I think it's because you have a total of 8 tanks and 7 healers and the rest of damage. So this would be my opinion of me if what I would do if I was like a dev or I could. Who I would what characters I move over to tank and what characters I move over to healer to help with queue times. It's a total of 32 characters, and I think you could be able to make something. You could change them around. So we're gonna this is my opinion right here. It still does like a lot of damage characters, and like very few tanks and very few healers. I think this is the main problem with queue times. Because the healer when you queue in for healer and tank, your queue times are fucking quick as hell. But damage, however, you're taking a while. It's usually due to like the time of day or if you're playing comp, but it's being longer. So who I would move over to tank? So Bastion, Bastion, I will put Bastion as a tank because he already. So the main reason why Bastion isn't really very common in Overwatch is because he is very strong in his sentry form, but he has no mobility. Now in Overwatch 2, apparently he's gonna have mobility in Overwatch 2 with the rework. Uh, but like I feel like with Overwatch 2, if Overwatch 2 is gonna go with 5v5, I feel like they should buff the tanks if they are gonna continue with 5v5. I feel like the tanks should be buffed, and I feel like that's the main reason why Bastion should be a tank. He has the most health out of all of the damage characters. He has 200 health and 100 armor. So Bastion, I feel like he could be like an easy tank, maybe even give him like a 200 health, 200 armor, kind of in a similar way. I believe that's kind of how Diva is, and you can make a tank and make him like a make him more mobile, but it's still pretty beefy. I think that's maybe his Bastion isn't really quite picked that much. So that's maybe why Bastion is really quite picked. See, he has no mobility unless you're playing on like a payload, but other than that, he doesn't have much mobility. But I would definitely 100% put Bastion as a tank just because of how his health is and how his damage is. Um, so Ash is fine as the damage, Cass is fine as the damage. Doomfist, I don't know quite much about Doomfist, honestly. So I can't quite say much about Doomfist. Um, Echo, I feel like Echo is fine. Actually, you know what? So, fun fact, when Echo first came out, a lot of people wanted her as a healer, and I could see why. But however, I think she is fine as a damage. Genji, I never played Genji before, so I don't know how he is, but he's kind of like Genji. He's kind of like Doomfist in a way, with a like melee. Hanzo, I think Hanzo could be fine as a damage. Junker, you really don't see Junker have played a whole lot, honestly. You really don't see Junker have played a whole lot. One character I would move to healer is Mei. So Mei, so get me on this one. I accidentally hit my knee on my table. So Mei, here's how I would put Mei as a healer, because she kind of has like a healer aspect to her. I feel like if you could rework Mei to be a healer, like you can have her Blizzard rather than like you can make her a healer. I feel like you can make Mei a pretty good healer. I think she would be a pretty good healer. Um, so because I feel like 'cause she really does have like a lot of healing qualities, but she really kind of has like the healer look, but not because she is classified as a damage. But well, I'm sure some people would want like me to put her in tank just because of her wall she has, and I understand that, but I don't think she would really suit very well as a tank. Like that's more Bastion's thing to be a tank. But May, I think May could be a healer if you could like rework her, and then you could definitely rework May into being a healer. And then same thing, honestly. So I've been saying this for a while. So hear me on this one. I've been saying this for a while. Now, Soldier, he kind of has a healer. He has a biotic field which heals people in his range. So you could put a soldier as a healer, like hey, you can still keep him the way he is, but get rid of his damage, but make him like a Lucio kind of character where he still can use his AR, but he has a Lucio thing where he has like a circle. His biotic field is permanent, and it's just a giant circle around him, and that way he can heal people up. And then you can have his you can still have like Bionic, you can still have like his ability, but it's like kind of like Lucio where it buffs up the healing and except unlike Lucio he doesn't give speed, he just gives healing. So he's kind of like an automatic. So you can keep him as you can like have the AR, but you can make him a healer. You can just nerf his, just get rid of his damage, and then just give him make his biotic field permanent, and just like, make it to where if anyone's near you around your circle, they can heal you. So kind of like the Lucio in a way, but except without the speed. Um, now so a little fun fact. So that's already let's see. So that's already 9 healers and about 9 tanks you can move down. So a little fun fact. Symmetra was actually classified. I remember I saw a video back in the day of old school Overwatch back in the day where Symmetra actually was a healer. She was classified as support. I said this, I'm pretty sure I did say this in my last Overwatch video I made, that Symmetra was classified as a support, but she didn't do any healing. I remember I saw that she pretty much just gave shields people. Now, Symmetra, I feel like Symmetra could go back to could be a healer again. Because what you could do with Sim, you can make her turrets, it's kind of like they have any experimental, where her turrets actually do healing rather than damage. So I feel like you could make Symmetra a healer. You could put Symmetra in a healer, make her turrets do healing, but she much like Soldier, much like if you put Soldier in healing category, she'll do less damage though. She can still play the way she is, but she can she can have she can give you more her turns you give her more turns and they do healing. Now, some of you guys might think of put Symmetra in like the tank because of her ultimate, her shield, her giant fucking shield. And maybe you could do that. Maybe. But I don't know. I feel like if you give her more turrets and have the turrets do healing, and then you just like nerf her damage a little bit, so she's not freaking insane with the damage. I think she would be a really good healer. Actually, I think she would be actually a pretty viable healer. Now, Torb. Excuse me for a minute. Sorry about that. Torbjorn. So Torb is much like Bastion. Much like Bastion with Torb, Torb's other than his armor. And I remember, like I said, I remember watching some old school Overwatch back in the day, where Torb used to give you armor. Now, Torb, a lot of people do the thing of Torb is pretty beefy. I don't play much Torb, if at all, honestly. But you just make him a bit bigger. He can make him give armor again, kind of the same way like that the Brig does. You can make him give characters armor, but it's like short duration though. And then you can give him make his turret a bit bigger, or he just has a set of his turret. He has a shield. He has a giant barrier, and yeah, I feel like Torb could actually be a pretty good tank as well. like I feel like Tor could actually be a pretty good tank. So you give him obviously to increase his height because he is kind of, I think, pretty sure he's like the one, probably one of the shortest ones, kind of the shortest character in a game. Maybe right next to Lucio, but I'm pretty sure Torb is probably the shortest character. But I feel like you can make Torb a bit bigger, make him like give him some more damage. You can give him some more damage actually, and then you can probably give him like another shield, so you can have like about like a half and half shields, or you could have Bastion have a shield. I think I saw when someone told me to beta. Bastion used to have a shield back in the beta though, so I feel like you could bring that back and put Bastion as a tank. Torb, I feel like Torb could actually be pretty good now. Now, however, people have said to put Doomfist as a tank instead. Now, like I said, maybe you could put Doomfist as tank. I don't know much about Doomfist. I never played him. I've seen people play him, but I just don't know quite much about him. Uh, all they know is like he's like kind of like a Genji in a way, and so that's all I really know about Doomfist. Actually, you know what? Actually, no, that makes a little bit more sense. Actually, you could put Doomfist as a tank. You can like make him a bit bigger. I mean, Doomfist has a giant fucking arm. So yeah. I feel like you can make him like a bit quicker. Like you can make him pretty quick, like Diva is. He has like Billy Wick gives a little boost, kind of like Diva. And the rest of damage characters you can keep as damage. So I feel like Doom, because I feel like Doom, a lot of people say that he is pretty tanky, and actually I think his one ability, his passive, I think it's the more he does damage, and he gets shields. So I think that's what, I'm pretty sure that's what I heard anyway. I don't know, don't quote me on that though, but I feel like, yeah. Actually, yeah, it actually makes much more sense for Doomfist to be a tank rather than Torb. So I feel like Doomfist could be actually a pretty good tank. And then in total you have about, let's see, you have 10 tanks, 10 healers, and 12 damage. Now, I don't think any of the devs are gonna watch this honestly, but I feel like if you do something like this, you don't have to do exactly like this, but I feel like if you do something like this, you can help out queue times a lot better because you set away because a lot of people so many damage characters now. There's like a lot of damage characters and very few healers slash tanks that queue times with damage takes so fucking long. So now I don't think obviously they won't do this at all. Like I don't think they're going to do something like this, but I feel like it'd be pretty cool if you could help out with the queue times. I honestly don't think 5-5 will help with the queue times. I feel like this. Now I'm not a dev, so I'm not gonna try to talking about dev, because I'm not. But I feel like if you can like move some of the damage characters to tanks and some of them to healers, something like this, I think it will help with the queue times, honestly. Maybe just me. But maybe just me in my personal opinion. So yeah, so let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you agree with me? Some of you guys probably won't though, but it's just my opinion. This is my opinion, but I think could, if they do that, so I feel like this could definitely help out with the queue time. So yeah, and that's my opinion. Although I don't think any of the devs will watch this video, or if they do, I'm sure someone else has made this, but I don't think they're gonna go with this idea. So kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. Actually, not kind of, really sucks. Yeah, can I get some F's in the comment section, please, for this? Thank you. Bye.